Welcome back. I'm Emily at Emily's podcast, Tribute to All Little Angels, Part 13, Episode 6 of the Timeline. September 29th, 2025. A day to record, or at least it's a day to try. Enjoy your day. September 30th, 2025. Yesterday, I did start to record this week's episode, but I was sidetracked by going to the country to clean for our friend and we visit. Then I left to go home. I did not record, so I'm recording today, October 1st, 2025. This morning, I thank God for getting the episode recorded. It wasn't too bad this time. It airs tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. And when I start my day to go to the stores with Madison, and once done, I take her home, and I went home. I spent my evening writing in the screenplay, just trying to get some more done. October 2nd, 2025. Thank you, God, for my eyes opening. I start my day by being outside, cleaning up, winterizing the pool and the patio. When I finish and I clean up, I went for a drive. I did go to the cemetery to check on things. I pull up to Wyatt, I visit with him, and then I pull around to visit Megan. All looks good, and I pray to God while I'm here. Then I leave the cemetery. I stop at a store for a few things, and then I went home. October 3rd, 2025. Today my granddaughters came to visit with their friends. I cooked dinner to feed them. We visit a while and sit on the patio. It is a beautiful day today. Enjoy your day. October 4th, 2025. This morning, waking up, I'm thankful. After I start my day, I went to the cemetery. At 12:24 p.m., I pull up to Wyatt. I take a couple pictures from the street. Then as I walk up to his area, I notice an electrical line ran underground. The same line and hole dug from the pavilion to the west side of the cemetery. I followed the dirt line around the pavilion on west, down the side of the sidewalk, and across the street. The west side street to the west side of the cemetery. I did take a few pictures of Wyatt's headstone and one close up. I take another picture of across the street, the dirt, the whole trail along to the fence and down the fence line to the pole on the west side. I also took a picture of a couple headstones in this area. Headstones that sit crooked, and one sits slid almost off the concrete slab. It is so noticeable, and another crooked sitting on the concrete slab. 2 pictures of that headstone. The next picture is of Wyatt's headstone with flowers. I visit with him a little longer, and I went to visit Megan. As I pull up, I take a full view picture of Babyland 6th West. Megan's flowers are here, along with other flowers on other headstones. In the second picture, it's a close-up picture of the blue and white Babyland 6th West sign. The existing tree shows Megan's flowers sit west of this tree. There are also a few headstones in this picture. In the third picture, it's of the southeast headstone. The headstone, I call it that because this headstone used to sit southeast of the existing tree, Megan's plot, and the rock headstone. The southeast headstone should not be lined up with the rock headstone as it is now. On this southeast headstone lays bright yellow flowers, and then it moves west to the rock headstone, which has a white with reddish and pinkish flower stuck in the ground east of this rock headstone. On west to headstones and to the Mother Mary statue. The fourth picture is of headstones that lay out of place. The one heart headstone does have flowers in it. The newly set in headstone is also visible in this picture. In the fifth picture, it's a close-up of the newly set in headstone with a few trinkets laying on top. There are two other headstones in this picture that is also in pictures from 2000. The sixth picture is of the south side of the tree, the existing tree, to Megan's flowers, west of the tree, showing two headstones to the north of the area and 5 headstones showing to the south. In the seventh picture, it shows Megan's flowers close up. The eighth picture shows the headstone. My niece found the plot marker indents in the grass and ground nearby. There is still no plot marker there. The next picture is of the rock headstone taken from the west, showing the rock, her flowers, the southeast headstone, and the bright yellow flowers east of the headstone. This picture also shows 2 headstones set in a couple years ago. In the 10th picture, I stand south of the existing tree and take the picture north. In the 11th picture, it's of the blue and white Babyland 6th West sign to the tree, and this picture shows headstones to the north and to the south, all out of place headstones. In the 12th picture, it's of the same picture as picture 11, but moved more south, and a portion of Megan's flowers are seen. The 13th picture shows south of the existing tree to the full view north of the tree, the existing tree. In the next picture, I take from north of the small newly set in drain to the black and white Babyland sign, to the double headstones, to the blue and white Babyland 6th West sign, to the existing tree, onto Megan's flowers, and to headstones to the south of the tree and to the electrical pole. Also seen north of the tree are headstones that are out of place. As I take the last picture, I sit in the car looking out over the area. I then leave the cemetery a short time later to go for a short drive before going home. I thank God for this day. October 5th, 2025. To start my day, I clean a little, doing the last load of laundry before going to the country to clean for our friend. When finishing up, we go to eat, and then he's back home and I'm heading to my house too. But before I do, I went to the cemetery. At 5:30 p.m., I pull up to Wyatt's area. I take a picture, and in the next picture, my daughter Nicole is standing over Wyatt's headstone. Nicole is Wyatt and Megan's mother. In the third picture, Nicole is knelt down, cleaning up around Wyatt's headstone. I just watch her. A short time later, I pull up to Megan's area. I take a full view picture of Babyland 6th West area. And in the second picture, it's taken east of the tree, facing south, full view showing of the area. There is also a white aura in this picture. In the third picture is of the southeast headstone area, to showing the bright yellow flowers now laying away from this headstone. And then on west to the rock headstone, and to headstones to the west and the Mother Mary statue. In the next picture, there is also a white aura. Nicole is now visiting the area, setting the bright yellow flowers for the southeast headstone back into place. The fifth picture is a close-up view of Megan's area, showing 4 headstones to the north of the tree and showing portions of 4 different headstones and 2 full view pictures. In the 6th picture, it's also the same picture as the 5th picture, but Nicole now stands over Megan's flowers. The 7th picture shows Nicole walking toward the street away from the area. In the 8th picture, it is of the north side of the existing tree where the north tree sat at one time. Nicole visits a little longer, as I did too, and we leave the cemetery. I went to visit Madison and my granddogs for a little while, and when we finished, I went home to relax. October 6, 2025. No recording this week, so I'm working on the screenplay. I work on it most of the afternoon, and when I stop, I'm feeling it over and over and over. I feel it. October 7th, 2025 through to October 11th, 2025. These 5 days, there is not much going on. Madison and I both have been so busy, we haven't had time to go to the cemetery, not even to do a drive-through. And I'm not feeling any certain way, no premonition feelings, no intuition feelings. So the next time I go, I will take pictures and compare them to the last time we did visit. October 12th, 2025. Back out at the cemetery. We did visit today. At 2:02 p.m. I pull up near Wyatt's area. I did take a picture from the street. I visit with him for a while, and then I went to visit Megan. Megan's flowers are here. This first picture is a full view of Babyland 6th West area. The second picture is of Megan's area from the blue and white Babyland 6th West sign to the tree and on west to Megan's flowers. There are headstones to the south and to the north. In the third picture is another full view picture from just south of the electrical pole to just north of the existing tree. The next picture is of Megan's area again. In the fifth picture, it is taken from the newly set in small drain to the black and white Babyland sign to the dislocated double headstones onto the blue and white Babyland 6th West sign, to the tree and on west to Megan's flowers, and onto the newly set in headstone. Showing in this picture are headstones on the south side of the tree that are dislocated, which means the headstones to the north of this existing tree are also dislocated due to the flood water in May of 2015. The sixth picture is of the double headstones on west to the blue and white Babyland 6th West sign, to the tree, the existing tree, where this blue and white Babyland 6th West sign has stood east of this same tree since early 2000s. And it could have been 1999, but I wasn't too noticeable about the sign at that time. Megan's flowers are seen west of this same tree, where we laid her to rest. There are also headstones to the west, to the north, and the south. In the seventh picture, it is taken a wide view from the electrical pole to the north of the tree where the north tree sat until a storm cracked it in half and the city cut it out. The next two pictures are of the same area to be able to compare them to pictures taken previously. I visit a little longer with Megan and I left the cemetery. When I get home, I write to get an episode written and recorded for Wednesday night's podcast. I did get about 3/4 way written, and I call it a night. October 13th, 2025. I thank God. After I start my day, I finish writing the episode. When I finish, I did reread and time it. It is ready to record. And then after, I finish out my day by cooking dinner and relaxing afterward. October 14th, 2025. It seems to be a beautiful day today, 81 degrees. I'm going to the country to help our friend with what he needs done. And when I get home, I will record, and I pray it comes easy for me. Well, I did get it after the 5th try, but that means one thing: it's done, no matter how many tries it takes. October 15th, 2025. When I wake up, the first thing I think is, the episode airs tonight. And when I think, I hope I said enough, and it's the episode, someone will help us. When my day starts, I went to the cemetery, just a drive-through, because I do this sometimes. I leave my phone on the charger at home. Keeps me in the good old days, to wait until I get home to see who calls, or the calls I've missed. I do not believe many do this anymore. After I visit Wyatt and then with Megan, and all seems okay, I leave the cemetery. On my way home, I stop at a couple stores to pick up some things I am out of, and when I finish, I get home. I sit outside for a little while before dinner, and then I relax before bed. October 16th, 2025. Thank you, God. When I start my day, I had no idea I would be driving and driving and driving. Did I mind? No. Our friend had errands to run, so the afternoon, was filled with paying his bills, checking on properties and houses, and when I finish and get home, I eat, I get in a bubble bath, and soon afterward, I went to bed. Have a good night. October 17th, 2025. Madison and I are getting out today. We went to a couple novelty stores to get a start on Christmas gifts. When we finished shopping, we ate, and then I take her home. I also went home, and thank you, Madison, for your help. October 18th, 2025. I cleaned this morning and afternoon. When I finish and before I start dinner, I went to the cemetery. I pull up to Wyatt's area, I snap a photo from the street of his headstone, and I take another picture as Madison pulls up. She met me here. We visit with her with Wyatt and then went to visit Megan. 3:32 p.m. I pull up to Megan's area, and Madison did too. The first picture I take is a full view picture of Babyland 6th West. Megan's flowers are here. In the second picture is of the southeast headstone to a glimpse west of the rock headstone and on to other headstones and the Mother Mary statue. In the third picture, it's of the blue and white Babyland 6th West sign to the existing tree, on west to Megan's flowers, There are two headstones sitting near this tree that used to sit next to the north tree, as the pictures do show. The next picture is a wider view of picture 3, and the fifth picture is from the east to the west of the small newly set-in drain, to the black and white Babyland sign, to the double headstones, to the blue and white Babyland 6th West sign, to the tree, the existing tree, and on west to Megan's flowers, and on to the newly set-in headstone. Also seen are other headstones to the north and to the south. The sixth picture is of Megan's area close up, showing 9 dislocated headstones, the existing tree, Megan's flowers, and the blue and white Babyland 6th West sign. In the seventh picture, there's a glare of a light shining down on an angle north of the tree. The existing tree shows with Megan's flowers stuck in the ground west of this tree. This picture is of the north view of the tree. The eighth picture is south of the tree, showing headstones sitting in this area, and they should sit north of this south tree, the existing tree, and also headstones to the north that should sit further north, as the pictures show. After Madison leaves the cemetery, I stay a little longer talking to God and my angels. I thank them, and I leave the cemetery also. I went home. Thank you for listening. Stay kind with your words.